Hello everyone, this is Tacked Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. Today we continue working with the pockets. Last time we showed you how to measure and mark the pocket opening, and how to double it with the interfacing material. Today we're going to show you how to work with the pocket back details. First, one of the pocket back details should be made smaller. It will be attached to the underlay piece. The underlay piece is 5 cm wide, so the pocket back should be made 4 cm shorter. We added 1 cm seam extension to the underlay piece, so it should be added to the pocket bag as well. This is why we need to cut just 4 cm. I remind you that I'm making just one of the pocket bag details smaller. When it's done, one of the details will be the same and the other one smaller. Next, we need to attach the smaller detail to the underlay piece. The width of the seam is 1 cm. Watch the way Natalie is working. The second pocket back detail can be moved aside. Let's stitch this seam first. I hope that many of you will make such pockets. We are stitching the smaller pocket back to the underlay piece. This is how the stitch detail looks like now. Next, we need to pin the second pocket back to the first one face to face. The details should be stitched to each other from one notch to the other. We've decided to make the pocket back of different color for you to see everything clearly. Let's top stitch the detail. The one with no underlay piece. The width of the seam is just 1 mm. Don't be lazy. This is how the stitch detail looks like now. Natalie is ironing the stitch details. Perfect. Notice that the stitch details are absolutely flat. This is how they really should look like. I remind you that the second seam was top stitched. You can tack this detail for ironing if you need to. There is no need for Natalie to do it. Let's go to the sewing machine. Be very attentive. Natalie is going to tack the dart next. It should be tacked down from the top.
До начала кармана.
We usually tack the whole seam without making any stops. In order for you to see everything clearly, we're going to tack the detail from the dart top to the pocket opening, make a stop there, and then continue tacking.
То есть то, где еще наша выточка не превращается в карман.
Natalie, let's have a look at the details from the right side. This is how the tacked dart looks like now. Natalie has stopped taking it at the pocket opening. Be very attentive. Next, Natalie is going to stitch the pocket back details together and make the side seam stronger. First, we need to pin the details. Pin them the way they are placed now. Do not try to match the edges. If the details don't match perfectly, Natalie will just trim the edges. First, we need to stitch the dart and the pocket back. After that, we'll stitch the side seam. Be very attentive. Natalie is stitching the pocket back. The width of the seam is 1 centimeter. The pocket back should be stitched circle-wise. When you reach the main fabric, insert the needle in it and turn the detail this way. Notice that we're stitching both the dart and the pocket with just one seam. I remind you that the dart should be stitched up to the top. Let's remove the tacking. After that, we'll go to the ironing desk. Natalie is ironing both the dart and the pocket back. The pocket should be pressed to the lower part of the frock coat. This is why we're going to press the whole seam this way. Watch the way Natalie is working. Iron the details both from the wrong and from the right sides. Be special attentive when ironing the pocket opening. Make sure that you don't stretch the side seam when ironing the detail. It's not easy to work with the details cut on a bias. That's it. Let's go to the sewing machine. We're going to show you what to do next and how the pocket should look like. Natalie is making a tiny seam in the beginning of the pocket opening in order to make it stronger. It's not necessary to do it on the other side, because there will be a seam there. Natalie wants to stitch the other side as well. Okay. The pocket is ready. Have a close look at it. I remind you that this is actually a chest dart which ends with the pocket. The pocket is ready. Have a close look at it. I remind you that this is actually a chest dart which ends with the pocket. The techniques which we showed you in these videos are very useful. Now you know how to make such amazing pockets, so you'll be able to make the frock coats for yourselves. I recommend you making mock-ups first. You will be able to make such pockets in your frock coats, coats, jackets. I wish you good luck. Practice makes perfect. Let's be different and beautiful together. I really hope that you find my tutorials useful. We are Paukšte Irina and Natalie. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share the videos, press a like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.